Okay, so Rishi, like we've been talking about the situation in Italy, and like, what would you suggest the as a mirror to your question before? What would you suggest to fresh graduate from India to do at this point?
So at this point, with the state of the economy as it is around the globe, again with the students, there are a lot of websites available, avenues where students can get internships. Okay, some of the internships are paid, some of them are not paid, and some of them pay very good money, some of them don't. But I would suggest to the kids right now that not necessarily focus on the monetary aspect, the money, but focus on the experience aspect. So utilize those websites, go get an internship in your particular line of work, line of field. Okay, so that way, and as Mauro said as well, if you have the opportunity to work freelance, a lot of freelancing websites available. Fiverr.com is one of the main international ones. Just advertise yourself and get some freelancing work to get some pocket money and also get experience, but also those internships. Work from home internships is a big one these days in India. So because of the lockdown, national lockdown in India, many people are not able to leave their homes. They're not allowed. So work from home. That way you're building on the experience and you're also getting some money and you're working from home. So best for everybody.
Which suggestion would you give? Like, which sector are particularly hot as working from home?
Because see, at the end of the day, India is such a huge country, just like China, so every sector can be hot as per the requirements, because we still need our plumbers, we still need our electricians, we still need our doctors, we still need our engineers, we need our IT technicians. So to say one particular sector is hot, it would be an understatement, because of the sheer size of India, 1.3, 1.4 billion people, we need doctors. So online consultation is a big one these days, e-health.
Indeed.
In India, okay? Similarly, we need lawyers. People still need their consultation on lawyers. Maybe not as much as in normal times, but still they do. Or we still need financial advisors. I see on LinkedIn that some of the financial advisors are offering their services over the phone these days as compared to face-to-face meetings. Because, it can be done over the phone or via Skype call or something. So these would be the sectors. Again, I always mention in my videos as well, follow what your passion is in. If your passion is in something, don't necessarily believe that, you have to do this because this is what is expected of you. Do it because you have a passion for that. And if your passion says IT, if your passion says art, if your passion says design, go for that, get an internship. So that would be the main one, get the experience. Secondly, what can the people do? Develop skills. When we were young, you're a little bit younger than me, Mauro, but when I was young, the whole online learning wasn't a big phenomena. We did have Khan Academy when I was studying for my master's. We did have a couple of these online tools, but these days we have YouTube, which is filled with content. We have, a lot of these apps available.
Skillshare, all these.
In India, there's some EDX, and there's something called Byju's. Byju's in India. Just go learn, Read books. I've always mentioned in my videos, read books, e-books, physical books. Quite still open. Deliveries are still open. Online, order books, read books, and also just focus on. So I would utilize this time to study, read books, develop a skill, and again, skills on something that you want to do. Again, even basic, Excel, brush up on your Excel skills, brush up on your Adobe skills, Photoshop skills. There's so many available these days,
Yeah, even, editing the videos.
Exactly, watch online tutorials. So there's a lot to do during the terms of lockdown. And that's what I would suggest. So what will happen is, by doing such, when those kids graduate, they will have a list of skills already developed. When they go apply for jobs, they have an upper hand.
Indeed. Or even if you want to start your own freelance thing, or your own company, with few with another partner or something.
Yeah.
At least you can build. You can build on some experience.
So you have to lay the foundations, I believe, and this is the time to lay the foundations. And this doesn't necessarily apply to Indians or British people or the Italian people or the Chinese people. I would say this is a global phenomenon. It would apply to everybody. This is the time. Utilize it wisely. So that's that going forward. And once again, as a consultancy firm here myself, dealing with entrepreneurs, business has slowed down for many of those entrepreneurs in China and across the globe. But then if you're able to survive during those difficult times, you will be able to face any further challenges going forward. This is like one of the biggest tests ever for young entrepreneurs who have started their business in the last, let's say, 4 to 5 years.
Absolutely, this is totally like unprecedented. There is no precedent to this
Not at all.
to this situation. And like as you said, like if you are able to survive this time, then definitely you can endure even like any other situation from now on.
Exactly. So this is the time, and again at Univesco, we're more than happy to assist you with your whole strategic consulting aspect, to be able to design your business in a way that is able to be immune from this kind of a scenario in the future, but also be able to sustain the business right now going forward, because times are tough, and let's unite in these times to be able to work together to be able to build something which is a passion for you or a necessity for you. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please do, as I always say, please do write to us in the comment section below, and follow us on our Instagram or Twitter, and if you have LinkedIn as well, please go ahead. And I'll also add in the details of Mauro here as well, his social media channels. Do follow him on that. He's constantly posting about China. Not an expert on China is his Instagram account, and on that account you can go ahead and see what he updates on his daily day-to-day life of an Italian man living in China. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to talk to us. Thank you so much, Mauro.
Thank you so much.